Hello. Today I'm going to teach you something about drawing. This. What? Okay. No, I'm doing a video. This is a drawing dummy. This is a drawing dummy. The only reason why you would have one of these is if you were wanting to draw. If you're not interested in drawing, you don't have. There's really no use for this other than if you want to make your apartment look nicer. It's an accoutrement. But this is a drawing dummy. If you look at it, you can pose it. It doesn't really. It actually doesn't matter how you pose it. Any pose will do with a drawing dummy because you're just here to draw. And when it comes to drawing, what you want to do is just focus on this. You can't really start drawing until you buy something like this. You need something to draw. That'll help you draw from observation. If you draw from imagination, you just need a pencil and paper. Those of you who wanted to correct me and say yes, all you actually need is a pencil and paper to learn how to draw. Well, I guess you only need a pencil and paper if you want to learn to draw from imagination. But you can strengthen your imagination skills and you can strengthen your rendering skills if you buy a drawing dummy and take the time to draw it. I'm concerned with the fact that I can't do a 45-minute lecture 3 times a week at the university. I can barely talk for 2 minutes. It takes great effort for me to speak. And a drawing dummy is something that you need if you want to take the time to learn how to draw. We could be learning how to draw. There are Wacom tablets you can purchase on Amazon if you're looking for something to buy, and you can link it up to your computer and you can draw in MS Paint with a Wacom tablet and you can do a bang-up job. And quite frankly, when it comes to drawing dummies, what you can do is you can practice your rendering skills. And one of the things you need to understand when you're doing this is you want to pay attention to the shadow, the light, the texture. But first, all you want to do is get a rough outline of the object, like drawing the different shapes. If you want to draw circles around the head, ovals around the arms, squares around the body, rectangles around the legs, and squares around the feet. And you can draw the base if you want too. And then once you get into drawing the art dummy, you can branch out and start drawing elements around the drawing dummy, like the lamp or the coffee cup or the plate. But a Basel style drawing, practice would be to take the drawing dummy and draw it about 20 times. Draw the same draw. This will guarantee you will get better at drawing. You buy a drawing dummy and then you draw it 20 times, and now you for $12.99 for a drawing dummy, $25 for a drawing dummy, you can now generate, because it taught you how to draw. The drawing dummy can teach you how to draw. It can teach you how to. The drawing dummy can teach you how to draw. It can teach you how to focus on something and learn how to see. It can teach you how to learn how to see. The drawing dummy is something that you can use to learn how to draw. For $25 on Amazon, you can get yourself a drawing dummy.
Or you can just get this guy, and he's a drawing dummy.
Ba-da-ba. Justin, why are you photobombing my YouTube video?
Bro, it's because I'm not Justin. Justin left the building. He left like 6 days ago.
That's bullshit, because he's the person I was going to stay here.
No, you let me stay here. I'm that one and only.
The one and only. Okay.
Alright?
Yep.
It's Mr. Sicilian Savage in the building.
Yes. And the drawing dummy is something.
You just take a picture of this guy. It's going to cost you $14.95, 3 installments.
Yeah. The drawing dummy is something that will teach you how to draw. The power of the magic. No, there's no power in the magic dummy, I'm saying. But supposedly the power of the magic dummy is it has the ability to teach you how to draw. And really, like your finer muscle movements are going to get better at drawing something as complicated as this. And you can do a pretty bang-up job without much effort.
Alright, and you also got to get the guy his sweater. Alright? Because he got to have his sweater. It's cold sometimes.
Yep. And basically what you're doing is you want the drawing dummies to show you how to draw by giving you something to draw. And when it gives you something to draw, you can draw it. You can give yourself something to draw. You can draw a drawing dummy. The drawing dummy is something you can use to learn how to draw with. You can take a drawing dummy and you can work on your ability to draw. And you can draw the drawing dummy. And you can do that. And you can eat one meal a day and diet once a day. Be conscious of calories. Be conscious of calories. Be conscious of, man, let's put a beat to this. Be conscious of calories. And maybe I'm in the Recording Industry Association of America. Maybe I'm in the RIA. Or maybe I'm with ASCAP. Maybe I'm with BMI. Maybe I started my own, fuckers. Maybe I don't need Universal. And because I want to travel. I want to leave my apartment. Y'all would have to come here. But the drawing dummy can teach you how to draw. And the drawing dummy can teach you, all you gotta do is draw it repetitively. If you want to do the Basel style of learning how to draw, you can do the American way of learning how to draw, and you can not watch this YouTube video. Or you can do it the European way of learning how to draw. You can go to the store, buy a drawing dummy, and draw it 20 times, and then change its pose and draw it 20 more. Light it different ways, practice lighting with it. You can get lights and light it different ways. It's really, you can see it as something you don't really know much about the store, but pretty much everything you don't know much about the store, if you dig into it, there's an interesting story. I just happen to dig into the interesting story of the drawing dummy.